time. Now, everyone has their blue ticket. Santiago's giving you instruction. Very good, very good, very good. Everyone's up and close. We're going to have a little fun here. So who likes free stuff?
Everybody.
Yeah? Is that why you're here?
Yeah.
Oh, I want to make sure. I want to make sure you're in the right place. All right, you're right. You're in the right place. My name is Brian. I work for Hessler Worldwide. What do? We provide a very high-end, high-quality set of cutlery, of knives for the house, for the home, for the boat, for the restaurant, for the office, you name it. Now, in association with Sam's Club, pull this off here, show you guys. We put together a really nice 7-piece set. I'd like to show this to you really quickly today. It's going to take about 5 minutes. I always ask that up front. I know you guys are tight on time. You got to get back to shopping or at home, so I'll rush it through. I'll get done quickly. All right. Now, everyone's going to receive a free gift from us, no obligation. It's going to be one of our knives. It's a kitchen knife, paring knife. It has a 5-year warranty on the blade, so it's very, very sharp. So they ask that we keep it in the packet while you're in the store. They just don't want us all running around with knives in our hands, right? You don't want that. All right, so who's going to thank me for their free gift?
Thank you.
Yeah? Well, I want to make sure that I'm handing knives out to friendly people. Where are my smiles? There we go. We're a small but friendly group here. I feel better now. But actually, guys, I'm going to thank you in a different way, and that's by allowing me to present to you our brand new series of gourmet knives. Now, does anyone remember that old classic TV commercial where the guy cut through the aluminum can?
Yeah.
Remember that? Did you buy that knife, ma'am? Back in the day? Okay. Right. Oh, I had a customer 2 weeks ago, bought that knife 30 years ago, and it was still sharp. So that's pretty impressive, I thought. So the point is that our company is still the only company in the industry that offers a written lifetime guarantee that our knives will never bend, they'll never break, they'll never go dull. If they do, we replace them. Absolutely free, no questions asked. Today, tomorrow, forever. Who likes a forever guarantee? Yeah? You like something like that on your cell phone? That would be pretty good. Let me know when you get that. All right, so can I safely assume that everyone here has at least one dull knife in their kitchen?
Yeah.
Right? Probably more, but we'll focus on one. The knife like this probably looks familiar to you guys. Very familiar, very common knife. These knives will dull very quickly over time. The handle comes apart. Moisture gets trapped in there. Germs and bacteria. Not a really good tool to use, especially when you're preparing food for the little guys, for the family. Want to try avoid using those types of knives if we can. Outer knives, on the other hand. One solid piece of surgical stainless steel from tip to tip. There's no separation between the blade and the handle. So there's no opportunity for germs and bacteria to hide in there and come back down the road and make our family sick. We don't want that, right? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Now, a couple comparisons, then I'm going to get you guys back to shopping. Now, what do you think will happen if I take this old dull knife here, old reliable, and I try slicing through this tomato? What's going to happen?
Rip it up.
It's going to rip it up. You're right, man. Anyone else? It's going to squish it, right? I'm going to spread tomato juice and seeds all over everybody. Can you come a little closer, guys? They walked right into it. I'm just kidding. I don't want that to happen, guys. So I'm going to use my knife. And as you can see, my knife provides a perfect cut every time. Very good. I'm just going to let the weight of the blade do all the work. I'm going to just simply draw it back. I can make thin slices. I can make thick slices. I can even make those McDonald's-sized slices, the ones that you can see right through. Familiar with those? All right, so what do you think would happen if I take the same dull knife here and I try slicing through a piece of fresh bread? What's going to happen?
Rip it up.
It's going to rip it up, right? I'm going to smoosh it. We're going to have to pull it apart to use it. We have the pizza crust, right? However, our knife provides a perfect cut every time. There we go. Little hard, but that got through it. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. You can spend $30 to $40 on a bread knife. That's true. But at the end of the day, it's just a bread knife. Whereas these knives, in particular this carving knife, is really designed to do more than just cut bread. No doubt, it's a great bread knife, but it also works well with your vegetables. It's designed for meat, so it cuts through your turkeys, your roasts. It has a serving fork on the end, so you can pick up the meat, dip in the gravy and serve it, or the sauce and serve it. And then I also like to bring it out with me on the barbecue pit, so I don't have to bring a bunch of utensils. Got my fork, I've got my knife, I'm ready to go, right? So multi-purpose. Now, getting back to the old commercial, man, you remember that? The guy was trying to cut through the aluminum can to demonstrate how sharp that knife was. And I'd like to do the same thing for you folks. I really want to show you how sharp these knives are tonight, but I'd like to cut through something a lot harder than aluminum, okay? So I'm going to see, maybe someone in the audience can help me out here. Who can help me? Who can help me? Who can help me? Ma'am, how are you today? Just a quick question. I know she's going, oh, don't pick me. Now, I noticed that beautiful, beautiful necklace you have on there. It looks very precious, very expensive. I was wondering if you could donate that up to me so I can carve through it and demonstrate how. No, I can't even finish it. It's much too nice to even ask you. I'm sorry about that. Just kidding. I have my own accessory anyway. And then, sir, can you come up? Can you do me a quick favor? Yeah, come on up, just for a second. If you can verify from the crowd here that that hammer is not from Toys R Us, just give it a whack there. Is it a real hammer?
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you very much. A round of applause for our hammer expert here. Thank you, sir. Just kidding. All right, guys, so it is a real hammer here. I'm not going to try to cut all the way through it, although I probably could. It's a very sharp knife, but I'm just going to see if I can put a dull on the blade. Now, as I set this up, I just want to caution you guys, please don't try this at home with your own knives. Of course, I would hate for you to end up with your neighborhood's largest collection of butter knives, right? We don't want that. Okay, here we go. Let me pick a side I have not used. That looks pretty good here. Here we go. Now, folks, as I cut through this hammer, keep in mind what I mentioned earlier. Our knives are guaranteed never to break, never to bend, or never to go dull. If they do, or if you can figure out a way to make them go dull, we will replace them absolutely free, no questions asked. Okay, back to the hammer here. Okay, so I did a pretty good job on that. I put another serious gash in that hammer, among many there. Also, if you guys come up a little closer, if you weren't here, you'd swear this was trick photography, but those are the actual shavings there from the hammer. Okay, let me just clean this off. And then, ma'am, would you do me a favor? You just take a look at that blade. Any damage at all to the blade after I hack through that hammer? Looks good? All right, very good. Thank you very much. One more thing before I let you guys go. Now, you shop here at Sam's Club, of course. A lot of times you buy the big packs, the bulk packs of frozen meat, frozen food, right? You have to defrost a lot of extra food. You end up preparing a lot of extra food for the family. And then what happens? They don't eat it. You end up throwing out a lot of that, right? I call that cash in the trash. Now, you saw that with my knife. I cut through the steel head of this hammer. You saw how easily my knife cuts through this wooden board here. Do you guys think that my knife is sharp enough to cut through frozen food or frozen meat? Absolutely, and that's what you do. You cut out the portion you need, you put the rest back in the freezer. You save time, you save money. Now, I cut through the steel head of the hammer with my knife. I cut through the wooden board here with my knife. How many of you guys, show of hands, think my knife is still sharp after I've done all that? Yeah? Okay. A couple of nods. I hope you're right, sir. My job depends on it. Okay, very good. Absolutely sharp. Look at that. Just like I took it right out of the packet this morning. Right? And it's going to be guaranteed to be that way, folks, today, tomorrow, 2 years from today, 24 years from today, forever. That's our guarantee. Okay, all right, very good. Now, pretty good knife, man? Pretty good knife, not bad. You use a knife like this in your kitchen, perhaps? Okay. What's the $1 million question, folks? How much is it? You didn't even know it was going to be a pop quiz. You got that one. Thank you. Now, you cannot find these knives on the shelves here at Sam's. You won't be able to get them through any other local retailer. We're part of a road show. We're here on a limited time basis. When we go, the knives go with us. Now, you might be able to find a similar knife advertised on TV. It has the black handle, $59.95 plus $6.95 shipping and handling, right? They'll throw in another one for free, but you have to pay another $6.95 shipping and handling. That old trick. If you do the math on that, it's over $70. Whereas our nationally advertised price today for the first knife here, for our first knife, is $49.88. $49.88. Now here's the best part. I'm glad you guys hung around for this. I cannot do anything for the about the $49.88 price. However, Sam's Club has authorized us to include 2 paring knives. The second one, just like the first one, that same surgical stainless steel construction, buy one, get one free. What's that called? BOGO. You got it. You got a BOGO. We're also going to include 2 paring knives. These are the same. Surgical stainless steel construction. These are great for your cheese, for your strawberries, for your kiwi. We're also going to include our Pro Filet knife. Anyone here, any fisher people here? Anyone fish at all? Yes? No? Okay, a couple of you guys. I see a couple of heads over there. So you know the value of a true Pro Filet knife. Obviously, you can use it in the kitchen for trimming the fat off your steaks and the chops, but any fisherman will tell you the true test of a fillet knife is how close to that skin can we come. In other words, can we fillet the fillet? Got to do that very easily with one hand. I can also get through a fish as well. And we're not done, folks. What knife set is complete without our chef's knife. This is the most popular knife in the set, by the way. This is the knife that does all of your slicing, all of your dicing. It has the German fluting around the edge, so these tomatoes, they just drop right into that salad. They don't stick to that blade at all. And then, sir, may I borrow your blue ticket? Give it right back to you. It's also a great cleaver. Now I owe you half a knife, sir. Sorry about that. Just kidding. We're going to throw this in as well, folks. So there's a lot of cutlery here. All guaranteed never to have to be sharpened again in life. A quick recap. $49.88 for the first knife, but we're going to throw in that second carving knife just like the first one, $100 value for free. We're going to include the pro fillet knife, the sharpest knife in the set, $150 value for free. The chef's knife, the $200 value, $220, $240 with the two pairing knives, and of course everyone here who has a blue ticket is going to receive the free gift, no obligation. That's just for putting that with me. That's a $5 value, makes the total value $245, all for the one knife price of $49.88. You got it, you got it. Now, is that a good deal, man? It's not a bad deal, but what do they say in the late night TV commercials? But wait, there's more. Someone's up late at night. We're going to throw this in as well. This is our whisk. It's our turbo whisk. It's a whisk, but it has a turbo action to it. There you go. This is great for your sauces, for your gravy. Makes a great omelet with the eggs, of course, cappuccino, individual protein shakes, you name it. A $30 value also included. Makes the total value now, folks, $275, all for the one knife price of $49.88. That's it for me. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Give yourselves a round of applause for hanging out with me. Let me show you how they come really quickly. They come in these great boxes. Everything that I just demonstrated is included in the box. Most importantly, it includes that lifetime guarantee. They'll never break, they'll never bend, they'll never go dull. If they do, of course, we're going to replace them. Now, you don't buy them from me. You pop them in your cart, pay for them up at the register, along with all your other items. I will pass these out for anyone who wants to pick up a set tonight. Then I'll pass out all the free gifts. Who would like to take a set tonight?
How much is the large set?
The larger one. Very good question, man. This is the gourmet set, $49.88, 7 pieces. You can upgrade to the more complete set. This is the gourmet plus set. It includes everything in the gourmet set, plus the 8 steak knives, plus you have your rubber tree wood holder. A couple things about that is designed if you need that counter space. It slips right in the drawer out of the way. Also, it's not enclosed, unlike the blocks. They have those enclosed compartments. You put your nice clean knives in there over time. Who knows what's growing in there, right? And then thirdly, it's made out of rubber tree wood, which means it's dishwasher safe. $119. So $49.88 for the 7-piece set. If you want to upgrade it to the bigger set, 16 pieces, it's $119. All right, so anyone wants to grab a set, just feel free. Please come on up. Also, if you guys want to bring up your blue ticket, I will give everyone their free gift. All right, starting with you, ma'am. Thank you very much. There you go. I owe you half one, right? I'll grab that. No. There you go. Thank you very much. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for listening. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
There you go, sir. Oh, great. All right. Well, appreciate that. Appreciate that comment. Thank you, sir. Enjoy your night. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you, ma'am. Thanks for listening. Appreciate it. Thank you, miss. Thank you very much. There you go. Thank you, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much. All right. Have a good day. All right. Have a good weekend. A couple more here.